Not from us.
Okay, not from us,
Not
but
from the United States, that is.
okay. So here's my view, and I want to hear yours,
Okay.
which is that I did not own slaves, and you were not a slave.
Correct.
Right. So we are individuals, and therefore we cannot be held accountable or should receive something from something that didn't happen to us or something we did not do. That is a basic law of justice, that I can't be held accountable for something that somebody looked like me did, and you should not benefit from something that somebody you were related to. Now, you'll probably say systemic racism and how that passed down to generations. Happy to address that. The problem with reparations, though, is basically what you're saying is I'm going to take money from Charlie Kirk for something he didn't do and give it to a group of something, to somebody of something they also didn't do. For what reason? How is that just?
Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Clinton White here, back with another video, guys. Today I'll be checking out Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk debunks reparation in 3 minutes. Okay, seems interesting. Without further ado, guys, let's check it out.
Hey, my name's Blair. Just got a question for you here. How do you feel about the black community receiving reparations?
I'm against that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, why so?
Well, first of all, what is the black community? So, for example, do you mean like recent immigrants from Haiti or Nigeria?
I do not. No.
Okay, for sure. So you're meaning like ancestral descendants of slaves.
Correct.
That
Yes,
could
sir.
be proven with documentation.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. So to be consistent, do you believe that other groups that have been mistreated in America should also receive reparations?
What are those other groups?
Well, they're not necessarily by America, but let's just take one. Jewish Americans,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
They almost got eliminated in the Holocaust. Should they receive reparations?
Not from us.
Okay, not from us.
Not
but,
from the United States, that is.
okay. So here's my view, and I want to hear yours,
Okay.
which is that I did not own slaves, and you were not a slave.
Correct.
Right. So we are individuals, and therefore we cannot be held accountable or should receive something from something that didn't happen to us or something we did not do. That is a basic law of justice, that I can't be held accountable for something that somebody looked like me did, and you should not benefit from something that somebody you were related to. Now, you'll probably say systemic racism and how that passed down to generations. Happy to address that. The problem with reparations, though, is basically what you're saying is I'm going to take money from Charlie Kirk for something he didn't do and give it to a group of something, to somebody of something they also didn't do. For what reason? How is that just?
So not so much how is it just, but there are those arguments that says because of what happened in the past, this group of people have been negatively affected from this nation's
Fast.
crimes against humanity to that certain group of people, and that's how we see it, or how some people see it, if you will.
Okay, sure, but I will say that even if there is some truth to that, which I wouldn't even be willing to grant very much, because Black America was doing incredibly well before the 19. I mean, not incredibly well. They were pacing to be even richer than White America. Is that we must look through the question of is it just and moral to take from one group, especially first and second generation immigrants that had nothing to do with this. So think about it. Your tax base would be taxing, like if anyone here is Irish or Polish and your family came 100 years ago, we would be taxing people that had nothing to do with it. And I'll go a step further. My family fought on the Union side of the Civil War, right? So you're going to be taxing Charlie Kirk, whose descendants fought to free the slaves, to go give money to people that were descended, from slaves. So what is a way that we could try to help all communities? Here's maybe we can find some common ground,
Sure,
right?
I'm listening.
Instead of reparations.
Sure.
Is that we need to break the cartel of public sector teacher unions, allow school choice to occur, and make it easier for people of all backgrounds, but specifically Hispanic and Black individuals and young kids to have a quality education, because a good education in K through 12 is one of the most assured ways that they'll be able to succeed later in life. Secondly, we need to put fathers back in the home.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that.
70% of Black kids are raised without a stable father in this in the country. So if we can find common ground on that, I think that would go a lot further than just giving cash for people that happen to be related to something evil that happened a little while ago.
Yeah, this is actually true, guys. I mean, demanding for reparations like right now, after like so many years of slavery happening, it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of like not normal. If you have to like do like a reparation, it means you have to like do the same to like everyone else that maybe faced some things back then, like the Jewish people that were that faced the Holocaust, not just like the black people during the slavery and stuff. Every battle that happened during that particular period, they also have to like face it. But that, I can say that was like a very long time ago, so I don't think it's still valid to be able to do reparations and stuff like that. Currently, actually, there are still some of the illegal activities going on in like some of the countries, like in Libya, like in uh DR Congo, like some of the children, some of the kids are used as slaves to mine cobalt. And then I think those are like the people that deserves those reparations. If for those kind of stuff, yeah, you can say yeah, it is valid to like give them reparations because it is right now, and the people that actually need it, or people that are working for that particular stuff are still alive at the moment. So it's going to like benefit them more because they are the ones that faced it and not like they are 10 generation, 9 generation, like pass the whole time it happened if it was like a previous stuff. So yeah, reparation is only valid for things that are like recent, but like not for things that are like back then. Because most people usually think that they need reparation, they need this, they need that. Whatever happened, the event that happened at the past is kind of affecting them right now. I said no, you shouldn't allow that kind of mentality into your system. Think differently, be different. That was in the past. Let the past just stay in the past, but not forgotten though. But that one officer, because it's going to add like a lesson, so you won't have that kind of mistake repeated again. So it's in the past, yeah, but you shouldn't forget it. But you shouldn't also make it to maybe feel down or look down upon yourself. I feel like some people are like higher than you because of they are in a different race or something like that. So that's just my own opinion. So those reparation stuff and all that should just be like for people that are facing slavery currently, because it's actually happening. Believe it or not, it's happening currently. So like that need the reparation stuff, but not people like face it like hundreds of years ago. That was in the past. But like slavery started like if they have to do like a reparation, they have to do reparation for almost everyone in the world. Starting from like the Bible times, they had slavery period when the Israelites were in Egypt. There were slaves there. So if it's kind of like that, and then it means the Egyptians will also have to pay most Israelites, like every Israelite actually, reparation for something that happened like 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, long time ago, 4,000 years ago. I think those things are kind of like in the past, so don't actually like a reparation for it. What's needed right now is focus on the slavery that is currently happening at this particular moment as we speak. Like children being exploited, children being trafficked, children being used for like mining and stuff. Crazy guys. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me also know what you guys think about this argument, this issue down in the comment section. See you guys in the next video.